Hi guys, Frostblood by Elly Blake. Just finished this one a couple days ago, and it came out this year, so not a lot of people have read it yet. There wasn't too many reviews on Goodreads. Looks like it's going to be a trilogy. The second book is actually coming out in September, which isn't a long wait, so that's kind of a nice surprise because usually there's like at least a whole year separating them, but that's not going to be the case. So if you've read Red Queen, which I did read that series, the first two books, back in like December before I started recording my video reviews, people are liking it to that. P.S. I'm waiting on the third Red Queen book. I'm on hold for it at the library right now, but people are liking it to that, and I can see that, but it felt different when I was reading it. So they both happen to have, main characters happen to have powers. In this one, the main character Ruby, she knows about her powers beforehand, kind of, unlike in Red Queen. And both the stories have an evil king and some similar plot twists, actually. So, okay, yeah, actually, they're pretty similar when I think about it. But as I was reading it, I wasn't like, oh, this sounds exactly like Red Queen. So, if you read it, yeah, there's some similarities, but I think it's different enough that you might still enjoy it. So, Ruby, the main character in this one, she is a fire blood, and so she has the ability to control fire, do some stuff with it. They're also frost bloods, and they have the power over ice. So she lives in the frost blood ruling land, and the evil Frostblood king is out to kill or capture all the firebloods in his land. Ruby and her mom are living in a village, and they get found out, and they come and try to take her away, and in the scuffle her mom dies, and she gets pissed and gets taken captive and taken as a prisoner, and some rebel Frostbloods come and assist her and help her out of the prison if she'll agree to help them overthrow the king, and they promise that they'll train her on how to use her powers. She's already known she's had powers, she just didn't really know how to use them because she's never had any practice with them. So in enters our brooding love interest, Arcus, I don't know how to say his name, but after she's been training for a while, bang, she's captured again by the king's men and taken this case to the palace. So she's hoping now that she knows how to use her powers a bit, she can maybe finally have her chance at taking out the king. The review I just did yesterday had to deal with taking out the king, but I feel like that happens in many stories, but that was a completely different book. Anyway, so towards the end of the story, I was thinking, oh yay, it's a standalone, wow, I'm struggling today, standalone, but nope, psych, it wasn't. I really think they could have made this into one book, but nope, now I'm suckered into reading more. So if you're not ready to commit yourself to another story, then this one isn't for you. So I read the blurb for the next book, and it does seem like it'll keep my interest because you meet some new characters, it sounds like, and also you get to learn more about what happened to all the other Firebloods before they were all killed off. Some of them made like a mad exodus to a new land, and there's like a queen or a king ruling there, I can't remember. But so it sounds like we're going to learn more about them, and you meet some new characters. Love triangle. So I've heard. I don't know why they always need to throw a love triangle into the plot. I don't know, but I'm a sucker for it. So anyway, next book is The Queen of the Tearling. Already finished. Maybe I'll get to review it tomorrow. Not sure, but I liked that one too. What am I reading right now? The Star-Touched Queen. So far it seems really slow, and it seems a little bit more darker. Like, I can handle blood and gore and stuff, but it just seems like darker and it's a bit confusing so far, and I feel like I'm like a third of the way through, so hopefully it picks up. I'm not sure. Anyways, until next time, happy reading.